Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Virgo. How are you guys doing, Virgos? Let's see what's happening with you. The energy surrounds single Virgos in their love life. Single Virgos. Single Virgos. Oops. Yeah, so I see willingly releasing. So this is an energy of releasing things that no longer serve. You see a butterfly, so there's some kind of healing or transformation here. So some of you may have let go of somebody and now you're ready to, transform, heal. Yeah, someone here taking a deep breath. Just energy of someone grounding themselves. We also have a 7. That's my figuring it out card. Yeah, it could be a sigh of relief too. Someone may a little sigh of relief because they're letting go. Yeah, I see a motive, a merry motive. So, yeah, there's something positive here. We'll see. Yeah, someone's letting go of something. I mean, that butterfly's there. It tells me transformation. Yeah, it looks like someone's let someone go. They're moving on. It's also my jealousy card. Yeah, it's a new opportunity. Some of you have left something behind here. You're moving towards a situation more successful. So, yeah, willingly releasing. Yeah, we have, there you are, Virgo. Yeah, single, looking out for yourself here. Also, I see 2 single people in this picture. So what I feel is when you're just about ready to move on for something, a new opportunity comes in. So it's often a fresh new start. I see someone feeling more confident, but it's about taming the beast. Now that could be a jealousy. Someone could be overly jealous because someone is moving on and having a fresh new start. So this is an energy of someone taming the beast, but it's about being confident. See, I actually feel there's some kind of this deep breath, some kind of relief. So if you've left something behind, okay, and you have a new opportunity, I think you can breathe a sigh of relief. Okay? Yeah. See, it's telling you to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. Yeah. It's just waiting for a sign, a signal of some kind here too, I feel. Oops, that one wanted to come out. What does Virgo need to know about this deep breath? There we go. Yeah, so it's an energy of trying something different, but it's also an energy of healing. So this is an energy of someone taming the beast, tempering their passions, their emotions, trying something different. Yeah, I feel like you have someone who's in this energy with you. Now, this is a Pisces energy, but it's, anyone can have this. This has to do with 2 people here who just aren't right for each other. Something is off. Your intuition's telling you something isn't right. Something is off, but there's something that's just right. See, it's an energy of I feel it's just a sigh of relief. Yeah, we have a soulmate connection. You see, you've got somebody holding back, looking at this, looking at how someone else feels. They're just checking things out. Both people are wearing a mask. Yeah. Oops, there we go. Yeah, it looks like you have somebody wanting to ask you out, or it's yourself asking someone out. It's a date, but it has someone here. You can see someone's holding back. Okay, holding back a little bit, taming the beast till they feel confident. But it's about doing things right, coming in right. Is this the right person? Yeah, taking something to the next level. There's choices. This is the life path choice and decision. So yeah, no, this has to do with someone approaching somebody, going up to them, approaching them. But it has to do with, so I feel we've got 2 people coming apart. Something is done, and we have a new opportunity. Could be an invitation, a date. But it's about, yeah, it's an energy of 2 people going down this path together, but like I say, the merry motive. It's energy of someone looking. Something feels off what somebody's motives are. Okay? Because I feel something isn't quite right with this. Tell me about that Ace of Pentacles. Why is it here? Yeah, it has to do with a situation that wasn't successful. It wasn't long-term. Someone's pride or ego may have gotten in the way. But this is also now someone who's planning for success, hoping for the best by offering this cup. They're going to offer you this cup. They're also single. Yeah, they're kind of pondering the situation. They're not quite sure what to say. So this is somebody who wants to get something going, and their cup runneth over with emotion. But this is someone who's very, they're apprehensive, but it's also really watch out for somebody here that they're not just coming in looking for attention, okay? Because it's the merry motive. What is this person's motive? What's the motive? When somebody comes in and communicates, but they don't really tell you exactly what they want or what they're interested in. Are they just coming in looking for attention? Because there's something going on with this. And when I see this card, it always gives me that little rub the wrong way. I don't know why. My intuition is like the merry motive. What is this person's motivation? Because this is a page. This is someone often who's a little shy, who often communicates, or it's often even mischievous, where they don't really tell the other person everything. They just sort of, what you doing? How are you? That kind of thing. They don't have a lot to say, so you never really know. So if you feel like it's off, it might be. Yeah, but then I see a house, a home. This is often someone, are you home? It's a person who often, what they do is they communicate this way, hoping the other person will invite them to their home, invite them over. So I would be a little bit cautious, but it could be because you feel something is off. It's a little cautious. So yeah, but you have an Emperor here, actually. These two came out the same. This is an Emperor. This is someone here who, I think someone's releasing this. I feel it's a situation, or not just releasing a person. They're letting go of this, the way of communicating and being more confident to speak straight up, to actually ask somebody out on a date. Not, because to me, the page is mischievous. The page doesn't always, it's not, they're not out to anything bad. They're not necessarily out to hurt or even take advantage necessarily. They're just not confident enough to say what it is they want to say. But to me, it's, it has to do with, I don't know. I feel like it has to do with someone who wants to be invited to someone's home. But yet now we have an Emperor. So that's telling me someone is no longer behaving that way. It's an energy of kind of leveling up, growing up. Someone's leveling up here. So that's what's going on. Yeah, that was interesting. Tell me about this. It has to do with confidence. It's also an energy of taming the beast within oneself, not to communicate this way because it's not successful. But I feel, like I say, there's also some jealousy here. This is my jealousy card. It's also my good kisser card. It all depends what's around it. Right there, I'm seeing jealousy and someone just looking back, feeling beat up, just feels like giving up. Someone's given up. They've moved on. They don't see this long-term or successful because someone is communicating in this way. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, possibly. It doesn't have to be. I do see an Emperor here. That's a Mars or energy, Aries energy, Scorpio, but an Emperor can be anyone. I'm seeing some Sag, Pisces, Leo. Yeah. An Emperor generally doesn't give up, though. But like I say, it has to do with communicating. Communicating right is what I feel. This is someone who I think has leveled up and grown up here. Yeah, there we go. And if you're sending a message to someone here because you're apprehensive and you're not sure, this person might get the impression that you're just looking for attention. Okay? Because we know this is ego, right? But it can also be a victory. Often it's not because of the ego, because someone doesn't really want to say. I think it has to do with wanting an invitation or a date, or it's an energy of kind of giving someone a nudge sometimes. So it's mischievous, but it's not bad. It's not, it's not someone who's trying to hurt somebody. Yeah, this is exactly what it is. This is someone not wanting to repeat mistakes of the past. See, letting that go, not communicating that way. Because it wasn't long-term. It wasn't successful. Someone didn't get what they wanted. It wasn't a victory. This is someone who now they want this to be a victory. So it could be just reflection on a relationship that didn't go well, that is being put behind. So there we have someone who does not want to repeat mistakes of the past. And we have the Lovers. See, it has to do with the Lovers, a bond, a connection between two people. This is someone who actually wants love, Virgo. Yeah. But it's also someone who can't stop thinking about someone too. Yeah, there we have, yeah, see, into me I see. So there is some kind of, now this could be someone who's keeping a secret, but it's also an energy of some kind of good news. There's people involved. Something feels off. Now this could be someone involving other people, or someone actually keeping secrets that they're talking to other people. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you, I'm seeing red flags. The red flags cautioning. So it's an energy of being cautious when someone communicates that way. Okay. Yeah, so it also has to do with someone investing, waiting patiently. This is someone waiting patiently for someone to invest in this situation. But I got to tell you, I feel we have a person who's let something go, and it's a sigh of relief. It's over. It's a person who's no longer going to do what they've done before. It's also a self-imposed trap, someone trapped in their head and their thoughts. So there is a lot it's almost like we got this at the same time, leaving past energies behind, things that didn't work, that weren't successful, and at the same time moving forward. Yeah, because it's about investing and being patient. See, this is sometimes a person who feels someone's chasing them, often chasing them for money, right? When someone communicates that way, and maybe that's what you're pondering, that someone's after you, whether they're interested in you for the right reasons. Especially if people are talking, or there's secrets, people talking and keeping it a secret, because something's feeling off. But yet something feels so right, which is so interesting. See, patience. And both of these cards are patience, but it's also an energy of temptation. Somebody reaches out trying to tempt somebody, to invite them over instead of coming right out and saying it, or actually asking them out. So, but it's also because someone feels someone might be chasing them for the wrong reasons, or even if they don't get what they want from one person, they get it from someone else. So be really cautious before you invest in this situation. Let's have a look at the deep breath. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. See, it's an energy of being and protecting yourself. And it's also an energy of sometimes a person who's kind of closed off. I think we have an Emperor here who at one point wanted their cake and eat it too. They wanted everything their way, or the highway kind of energy, refusing to budge, refusing to give in, being stubborn. Because someone's looking at the details of this now. See, this is someone keeping a distance from someone here too. Yeah, someone distancing themselves, keeping a distance. So it's telling you to kind of just pay attention to the red flags. The signs and the signals are cautioning you. This could be someone involved with someone else. If you know who this is and they're coming back around, and making sure they don't do the same thing over and over again. Okay? But I feel like the masculine here, this Emperor, is leaving all this behind. So yeah, could be yourself as a masculine here. So we have someone here. So it looks like someone's juggling back and forth, but it's also a struggle. Should I or shouldn't I reach out? Should I reach out and talk, communicate? See, it's about someone approaching. See, often it's somebody who's a little hard to approach. Someone who's hard to approach, unapproachable. See, this is what happens when people sometimes just want to talk. They want to hook up, but they just want to hang out at someone's homes, and they try to, like I say, it's communicating with someone and tempting that person to invite them over. And I feel we've got somebody refusing to budge and give in. They're protecting themselves, and because it looks like something might have been on and off here, or someone's juggling. I often really see this. This is really just about calming down and making a decision. But when I see it with the Two of Cups, should I or shouldn't I? And someone may have other options, and it could be a person just thinking someone does. But, I wish I was actually seeing the Page of Cups here, because then I would know someone's just fishing for information, and too shy to ask. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, we got someone moving really slow. It could be yourself or the person. It depends who you're dealing with. See someone kind of dragging their feet, taking their time. But the good thing about this is it's a person who looks at the situation and they're assessing it about, approaching, taking this to the next level. So it's up to you to decide if you're assessing whether you want to take this to the next level, but you need to know what their motive is. What are their intentions? What motivates this person to communicate that way? What outcome is it this person wanting if you come together and take it to the next level? Because I feel somebody who has good intentions is someone who's patient, shows that they're interested, invested by dating and courting, not, because I feel like it's yourself looking at this, whether you want to take this to another level. Yeah, see, knowing your worth and value, it has to do with whether feelings are mutual. This is the thing. It's about investing emotionally, and it's about dating, actually taking somebody on a date. Should I or shouldn't I? You might be thinking, should I or shouldn't I actually do this? And I think you're assessing this. Yeah, if you should actually accept this date, or whether you should, if you are, you should offer it. But you can see someone here longing for love. They're kind of, reminiscing. When I see this with this, it's like, is it mutual? Do you both feel the same? Are the feelings mutual? So someone here is definitely, longing for love, maybe missing somebody, but it's also a person who's, shining a light. They're looking for clues. See, looking for answers, looking for clues. Whether someone feels the same, because it's often just a crush, but like I say, this person might not be telling you everything you need to know. They might actually be dating other people, or there's things that they want to know whether you are or not. If you're the one who's going slow, the other person may be wondering what you're up to, if you're invested for the right reasons, or if you're chasing for money, and it could be vice versa. I mean, because it's what's the motive here? It looks positive. It actually, honestly, I feel it all stems from how this person's communicating. I feel they're letting go of that, releasing, because it doesn't serve them. See, and now we've got someone who's leveled up. The situation behaving that way doesn't serve. So it has to do with, and then I feel from the other person's perspective, it's like they're just looking for attention. And if they don't get it from you, they'll go get it from someone else, juggling. So, see, the situation doesn't serve. We have someone who's longing for love, and I wouldn't doubt lonely, but it's somebody here who needs to level up and become decisive. It's about communicating, but it has to do with whether, to keep going after this situation with this person. Yeah, the merry motive. See, someone has a motive. See, it's positive. Like I say, it's just mischievous, but it's someone who doesn't want to speak up and say what it is for whatever reason. And I feel you're kind of protecting yourself. Now, often with a Nine of Pentacles, it's a person who's stable, single, enjoying the fruits of their labor, and they feel the other person's just interested in them because maybe they have money and they're successful. Of course, an Emperor. Could be someone reminiscing about lessons that they've learned, and because it's someone who doesn't want to repeat mistakes of the past. But it's also a self-imposed trap. It's something that someone keeps doing over and over again. And they're not really getting what they want. They're not having a whole lot of success at it. So it's really about trying something different. Because I think you got a person here who's got some big time feelings, Virgo. Unless you're a masculine, maybe you have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. There's Pisces in the center, but you can see there's people. There's some other people. Who are these people? Who are these people? Who are they? Well, we got the Wheel of Fortune, and we've got, so somebody, there's some kind of regret, remorse, or just a lot of unfounded fear. Often this is just that self-imposed trap. It's just a lot of fear about nothing. unfounded fear, but there could be regret because someone didn't get what they wanted. It didn't go in their favor. But now we have a cycle ending and a new cycle beginning. So that's why I feel we have a person who's leveled up and they're letting it go. And it's not letting you go. It's letting go, communicating and behaving that way. It's about being more decisive. It's about assessing the situation. I feel this is you assessing whether to even go out with this person, or maybe they're assessing whether they should reach out and communicate or not. But we have a person who's got some feelings. They're in their feelings. So I don't know if you've had an issue with someone. It could be unrequited love, but when it faces that way, there it is. There's the page. So someone a little bit apprehensive here. I would be cautious because, like I say, if you know who this is, and they come back in, it's the same thing happening over again. And then, because I wish this would have come up there, but now it's coming here, which means this person might come in and love bomb and then turn around and do the exact same thing again. But I feel someone's trying to figure out if you feel the same. Someone longing for love. They're longing for love. They want love, But, like I say, if they do the same thing, if they made up excuses, or they tell you a story, be careful of the story this person tells you, okay? So make sure, like I say, that if it's someone coming in to apologize, they need to really apologize, not make up excuses. I mean, it could be because they were shy or apprehensive, or they weren't sure how you felt. Yeah, now we have the King and Queen of Cups. So yeah, I feel there it is, contemplating, looking for clues and answers. See, on this path, it's about going down this path, taking it to the next level. But like I say, I feel like it's someone who, if they've done this before and, they've come back around and they do the same thing, if you let this person in, you might regret it. Okay? But we have the King and Queen of Cups, which tells me there's feelings, there's emotions, but I feel someone here, like I say, they tell a story. It could be feel sorry for me, or, sorry, I can't do this or I can't do that. The excuses, right? So, and then we have the Moon. So I see secrets, some kind of secret. We have looking for clues. I also see romantic energy, but it's also a mystery. There's things that are hidden. So I would be a little bit cautious, but I'm going to be honest. I actually feel like this person, if that's how they were acting before and it wasn't successful, it's not going to be successful again. You're likely not going to take this opportunity, and I think they know they need to stop making up excuses and take this, maybe you make up excuses about taking it to the next level. It all depends what level you're at. I mean, it could be introducing to friends and family. It could be spending the first night together. Because there is a protective mode. So if this person actually doesn't come in and they just give up, somebody is making a sigh of relief. I'm going to be honest. But if it is a person just, refusing to budge and give in, and they won't cooperate and compromise, and it's got to be all their way, then, you have to look out for yourself. You have to protect yourself. So, somebody who really cares is someone who protects somebody. They stand up for them. They protect them. They look out for their best interests. So that's what I feel like it's telling you. I'm not saying they're out to cause harm, but it almost looks to me like they just keep doing the same thing. And if you let them in, and like they don't really invest, or like I say, there's an energy if someone thinks someone's chasing them for money. They're only interested in them, invested in them because they've got money. And if that's yourself, then, you have to kind of pull back and look at it, you see. But it's often after a period of time, someone's, healed. They've released some things that no longer serve, taken some time to heal, whatever that may be. There could have been some baggage. But I like that the butterflies there, it shows change and transformation. You might not feel the same as this person if they come back around as you did before. Because like I say, it's a stuck and stubborn, refusing to budge and give in. Yeah, it's pretty interesting reading, but I don't really feel like this is someone who purposely goes out of the way to harm, but it's like they can't seem to break free from this pattern, this thing that they do, where they come in, they get what they want, and then they make up excuses, and you never really get what you want. You don't really get any attention. I feel like we got some Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy here. So you might be dealing, if you're a masculine, you could be dealing with a water sign, and vice versa here. Like, you know, you look, it looks to me like you have some heavy water in your chart, Pisces or Cancer. So yeah, and I say it's saying to ground yourself. You might just ground yourself and walk away. I think you're moving towards a new beginning. In fact, I feel like this person may already know and found out. It's possible that they have regrets. Now, this is often someone who regrets because what they did to you is now happening to them. And I can see that here. But it looks like you may have another opportunity and you're leaving them behind. You're moving to a situation that's better. Someone who's successful, somebody who gives you attention, someone who, you know, if you want to take it slow, they'll take it slow. They'll cooperate and compromise. But I don't feel like you're getting that from this person. So I would be a little bit on the cautious side. But yeah, see, birds of a feather flock together. You want to make sure that you're on the same page, but I see other people being involved. So I don't know what happened here, what is with all these other people, because now it's saying birds of a feather. So there's some kind of talk and communication, people talking and communicating about this. But there's something, it's not like super negative, it's just, like I say, it's mischievous, but it's where somebody gets what they want and the other person doesn't get what they want. So I don't know if it's a friendship or friends with benefits, where we always have to ask who benefits from friends and benefits, unless you're both in an agreement, and I'm not seeing that here. So yeah, but I say, I mean, it could be just some unrequited love, and there's a need to share your innermost selves, because I feel, I mean, I see someone has done maybe some inner work here, but I feel it's an energy of emotional intimacy, you know, which is also romance, being more romantic. There could be people giving advice, but I really do feel until you have that conversation, until everything's out in the open, you're never really going to know if that same thing's going to happen again. Yeah. The rose's kiss. It's got thorns. Yeah. There's lots of thorns here. See? So you might get something good out of this situation with this person, but like, again, it could end up hurting. You could end up single again too. So yeah, or it never really goes to the next level. Because, like I say, your level, their level. You know, the path that you're on going together. It's about, you're supposed to, people, when they come together, they're supposed to, you know, have all this beautiful romantic energy, and, you know, it's supposed to be emotionally intimate, but I'm feeling there's something that wasn't right. Yeah, so I do see the land in between. So we see bridges with this piece of land sticking up there. So some of you might think, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But others of you, it's like, I also feel it's somebody who's kind of in between two people, and they're trying to decide. They can't be someone who maybe is having a hard time. They don't get what they want from one person. They go back to the other person. So like I say, but it's also sometimes somebody who's in between. Yeah, in between people, relationships. So I would be a little cautious, yeah. Make sure something is bearing fruit. This is getting to the root to the situation. I mean, it does look like it bears fruit. But, you know, like I say, the rose's kiss with this energy, I mean, somebody here is there's definitely a lot of kissing. Maybe you're seeing somebody kissing someone else, or they're seeing you kiss someone else. And there's some jealousy here because it looks like you have another opportunity. So I'm wishing the best here, but I would pay attention to the signs, the signals. I feel they're kind of cautioning you just a little bit. I don't think this person's out to cause harm, but I don't think they can make up their mind. Like, it's like on and off, back and forth, that emotional roller coaster kind of energy. Yeah. Anyone who comes toward you should be open to discover and want to discover more about you. But I feel like you're dealing with somebody who, what they did to you is happening to them, and it's starting to make them kind of see too, this on and off. Yeah, it's a powerful, this person needs to make a power move, see, making a powerful move. But it all has to do with the purpose of it. I feel their intentions, the merry motive. Is it positive, or is it, are they up to something? You can't tell with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I wish you the best here. Like I say, I'm surprised the Queen of Swords didn't come out, or the King of Swords, for speaking up and speaking truth, because that's what I feel needs to happen here. We've got, kind of a thorny situation here with that rose's kiss. Roses are awfully beautiful. They can be very romantic, but like I say, there's every rose has some thorns there. So, okay. Yeah. One more. Yeah. The royal you, Empress energy. You need, you deserve better. It's about loving yourself first. You deserve better, because that's what I feel here. This is that energy of loving yourself first, looking out for yourself first and foremost. Because if you don't, who's going to? Because I feel this is someone who just kind of, I'm hoping they put all this behind. They've released it. It never served. They're longing for love, lonely. And they're kind of looking at all this. So I hope for the best. Look out for yourself. Take care, and we'll see you soon.